Roll. Welcome to Detroit. Man, I love this city. But I represent that east side, the 48205, the red zone, one of the most notorious zip codes in the United States of America. I'm Champtown, and this is the Itiszzz, where celebrities and legends of the hood eat good, drink good, and talk shit. Yo. What's really good in your hood, in your house, while you chilling on your couch? Yes, indeed. It's the 6th of July, 2 days after the 4th. And this is the Itiszzz, y'all. To the left, everything she runs and owns in this house. But she's to the left. She goes by the name of the one and only she. Keisha is in the building.
What up, though? What up?
And you know, chilling to the right is none other than the one and only. They call her Kayla Unique, but I don't know what went wrong with her visuals. But there she go. It's in full effect. It just did something very weird.
It wanted her
Kayla Unique, the one
intro.
who writes the R&B songs faster than most.
For sure. Hey y'all, hold on. Hey y'all.
And the man is in the invisible chair today, unfortunately, because this is an episode I know he's beating himself in the head for, because he wanted to be here more than anyone else. And that's my man, Hot Mix Benjamin, all about the Benjamin Quayton.
What's up, World Web?
What up, World Wide Web?
There we go. I ain't got that bass in my voice like he do.
Yeah. This gonna be one for the books here. This gonna be one for the books. I see you, Matt. Matt was in the building.
Hi, Matthew. We missed you.
My man, CT. Is that Shane Towns in the building?
What up, CT?
Look like CT.
And everybody that's
Is in the building.
That's on the Itiszzz page. Hi, y'all. Thank y'all for joining in.
Oh yeah.
I know y'all missed us. Hey, yeah, because we missed y'all.
What you got going on here? Today
is like one of them days where the hood meets, rich ass motherfuckers that can eat whatever they want.
Okay.
That's what's happening. And then I threw in a little bit of that potatoes, and the greens. I got some asparagus. However, we're gonna have caviar. Okay. And we're gonna have, sorry, I gotta rephrase that. He's gonna have caviar. And he's gonna have lobster tail. We got 2 of those. And then we have some steak, and it's Delmonico steak. Woo-woo. Right? So you gonna witness all that, but right now I have potatoes. I cut some potatoes to go along with that, and then I have some asparagus on the grill. If you can peep the people-ition right here. And then we got Kettle One. We're gonna be drinking. That's okay. Y'all can give me a check. And then we have some shots of this. I don't know what the hell this shit is. Some bird dog shit. It's really good whiskey. They got all these different kinds. I just had an apple.
Well, I'm not gonna be drinking dark and white together, so.
Well, you don't have to.
That's good.
That's okay. And we don't have to do that. And then, the caviar. So that's what we having. We're just having like a rich folks meal, because you know what? You can't expect anything less with more. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I can't even say special guest or nothing. I gotta respect the man, because that man is respect worthy. He commands it. He demands it. This what he wanted. His favorite shit stuff to eat: steak, lobster,
Caviar.
and caviar. Come on. that is more worthy right there, right?
Hit that laugh again for me.
No.
I can't do it. My voice still messed up. Dang, give me a little bit of credit.
Mark Polo Haygood, Fairport is in the building once again.
Fairport.
It's in the building. And what camera is that food on?
Which one?
Oh, there we go.
This one right here. So this is the asparagus. This is my garlic butter right here. I don't know if y'all, that shit hot though. That's that garlic butter. Real garlic. I cut that up, right? And then let me show you the potatoes. I cooked the potatoes on the grill, but then I took them off and put them in here and transferred the asparagus to the grill. Because, I do stuff. I be doing a lot. So I put the garlic butter in the potatoes, and then eventually you'll see me add the meat and stuff. But I have to cook this stuff first because I don't eat meat. So I have to do all this first.
Yeah, you gotta do all of that first.
And I just want to say, for the record, like, I missed y'all. We've been gone for a minute. Last time y'all seen us, we had Monique and her husband, Sydney, on the show. And it was electrifying, similar to Mojo. However, Mojo has his own lane. But it was electrifying. And we haven't seen you since then. Well, we miss you. That's all. Much love.
Yeah, that's right. Monique and her husband Sydney was on the show. Man, that was a crazy episode. I don't know what the hell was going on, but that was a crazy episode. But there's an error that I wanted to clear up regarding that episode. When you're doing these live shows, you forget things like, me, I pray before I eat every time I eat. And I should be praying before I eat every time on this show. But as I'm interviewing and watching and sometimes I forget. Not cool. When you're in the heat of the moment of the show, this is live. It's not taped. It's not premeditated. So sometimes things come out the wrong way, or sometimes they come out the right way. Sometimes they come out kind of like in the middle where it could sway either which way. So as we've been doing this show live for the last year and a half or so, I have been getting better with certain things. And, I want to give a special shout out to the one and only Rhyme Syndicate Queen, Darlene. We're going to clear that up now. When I had the Monique and her husband on the show, I called her the Monique. When I had the Monique and her husband Sydney on the show, in the heat of the conversation, I kind of made it like, yeah, Corey Holcomb invited me on the show, blah, blah, blah. Now, he allowed me to come on the show, but I wouldn't have been able to come on that show if it wasn't for Darlene. So I want to make that clear, because Holcomb just don't be having any and everybody on this show. So for me to be able to go on that show, 5150, which is like Keisha's favorite show, and I was in LA promoting the Untold Story of Detroit hip hop, and Keisha made it clear, you got to go on 5150. So I hit Darlene up, told her I had to come on there, and she made it happen for me. So shout out to Darlene. I want to make that clear. Corey didn't tell me to come on the show. It was me asking Darlene, could she please get me on the 5150 show? And if you ever want to see a funny ass episode, type it up, man. It's on YouTube, hundreds of thousands of views. Me, Corey Holcomb, and his crew. And we even bust a freestyle. Keisha told me I cannot go on that show unless I bust a freestyle. So we got down on that show. Shout out Darlene. That was a good look. So I just wanted to make that clear. What you got going on?
Thank you so much, Darlene.
That's right. That's right. What you got going on over there?
This is just you got it smelling good. That garlic butter, Jesus.
This is glistening over here with I put the garlic butter on there, put a little bit of salt on there, and then I put a little bit of cracked pepper. Now it's the difference between the cracked pepper and just, you get it already, what's that, ground pepper and the thing. I like cracked black pepper or white pepper, no matter what color the pepper is. I just like it cracked fresh. Kayla, however, she has an issue with crackling gets stuck in her throat.
It's not me. I get the coughing and then it's just
disapproves of the crackulation. Okay,
not
so
okay.
I'm gonna set this over here and let this kind of marinate. I want them to keep their integrity, meaning I want them to keep their crunch, but I want them to stay on here just a little bit more. The potatoes, they're done. See, you just get a little color on there. I put a little bit of that garlic butter in there. I might put some more, and that's gonna go well with the steak.
The good doctor has entered the building.
Who that is?
The good doctor.
Oh, Dr. Khalid.
That's
there
right.
You go,
That's
girl.
the good doctor.
That's the good doctor.
What up, dog?
What up, dog?
To the good doctor.
To the good doctor.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. So now, what you got going on, Brian? What you want to talk about? Come on.
Well, I mean, ain't what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
It's what's going on in society.
What
First
it
and
is.
foremost, we
That-
want to say get better, Carlos Santana.
Oh
That's
my
right.
He a
God.
goat, bro.
Yes,
And he passed
is.
out at Pine Knob yesterday, but he said he okay. He taking it easy and everything, so that's good. But watch
Yeah.
out for my boy, please.
For sure. But it was hot as hell. Not only was it hot, it was super humid.
Yeah,
And
so he
so-
probably just was exhausted, probably dehydrated.
doing so
Cause you know he be
much.
doing the little thing with the
Yeah.
thing. He be going. He be like,
all that shit.
ooh,
All that.
he be
Put
getting
the
it.
bubbles in there.
He be getting it right. Got a black magic woman.
Oh, shit.
Hey, okay.
It
Look
just
at
so
him.
happened he had to fall out in the D, huh?
That's what I said. Like, dang.
Just so happened, right?
We can't get a good rep.
Surf can't come here.
Surf.
Carlos Santana
Oh,
ball.
man, not sir.
Like, come on, man.
R. Kelly got 30.
Hey.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
That
That ain't got nothing to do with Detroit. Hold on. That was that man's decision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not
I
cool.
need you to kind of blame that on Detroit.
No, please don't.
Now
I
the
just
Lions
said-
losing.
He was not born or bred here. Okay?
Well, the BET Awards went up 33% in viewership,
I wonder why.
and some feel it was because of Diddy.
They really think that.
Yeah. Some people think because Diddy was presented the Lifetime Award, and because he was presented that particular award, that's how the BET went up 33%
You know
in
what I-
viewership.
You know what I think it was?
What's up with that?
Doechii performed. That's what I think it was.
Oh, yeah?
No, but that's dumb though. I mean, they could like say that that's the reason why, but
It could have been because Ye showed up like that.
it could also be
Man,
that
he
it wasn't.
came in there so fucking fresh.
But it also could be like it wasn't
Could be
enough stuff on TV
Well,
Yeah.
on that day. You know, what like I'm just
okay,
saying, like
it
no
could be because
competitive.
Lizzo opened, okay? And she brought the boys. Stop it. She brought the boys. Don't front on
I'm not fretting.
Lizzo.
I like that she brought the big boys
You
out.
know,
They
they
was
say
killing
she's
that.
from Texas, but she's from Detroit.
They was killing that.
So I don't want to hear that.
Them
okay?
big boys was
I
killing it.
appreciate that Texas might have raised her. She's here. from
Yeah, I don't
here.
know why she
And
not
then that
claiming the D.
Minneapolis, because a lot of people, I don't think Madonna claim it. Madonna's from here.
Madonna from here.
Yeah.
Nigga.
When?
Rochester.
A lot of people.
Madonna's from Rochester
Yeah,
Hills.
a lot of people don't do that because
I know y'all lying.
no, people get salty. The people that actually make it from here, they get salty because they have to do so much to even get radio play before they make it. But then when they leave and the other people recognize that D grind and that D love and that D talent, then they get on. Then they be like, well, fuck the D. Because you got all these DJs prior that was pay me. They weren't even from here. But they weren't even from here. And the DJs that was from here, that was partaking and playing us, they still here. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They understood what it was with the talent here. So people like Champ, Merciless Amir, people like, the Mossy Ski, Detroit's Most Wanted, Smiley, all them that came up, they really, really had to hit the ground with them boots.
We gotta get a Moxie episode.
Dog,
What the
But I'm just
heck?
saying, all these 4 entertainers from Detroit, they had to do so much for the entertainers now from Detroit to
Right.
get the shine that they're getting. And it should be appreciated. I'm not saying that it's not, but it
Right.
should be appreciated because that shit wasn't easy. I know
Yeah.
about that payola for
Payola.
the playola. I know about that.
So we got Gabe in the building.
What up, though,
Gabe
Gabe?
checking in for a minute.
Yeah, you got DJ K.
There we go. I didn't want to say his.
Oh,
I didn't wanna say his
DJ
full name, but I couldn't
What up,
think
though,
of it.
Gabe?
What up, Doe K?
He's so
Yeah.
inspiring.
DJ
K.
Page.
Yeah, he was
I
in
didn't
the
want to call him by his full name because his name is on there on Facebook. But I was like,
Right,
what
right.
is it? What is it? I couldn't think of it.
DJ Cage is responsible for the reboot. You
Yes.
know, he came and lit the torch up under your ass, like, yo, let's do it this way, let's do it that
Let's do
way.
it right.
And, you know, it's been rolling smooth. Shout out to DJ Cage,
So
my
our
brother.
vision, and he helped us realize it ultimately. And,
Yeah, for sure.
and you know what real people do is they don't keep that shit quiet. They talk about it.
That's right.
DJ Cage,
He
you
said,
said,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would never deny you that. You did that because without you, it would be
be here.
cluttered.
Yeah.
Right now, we wouldn't even be doing this. I just want you to say, not that we wouldn't have a show. I'm talking about the outlet and the vision to have these multiple cameras hooked up, you know, the platform and what we liked, what we didn't like, and how to actually the hours we spent. That's all I'm saying. Getting it together. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Just want to say that. Thank you.
Sure.
Don't you ever think that we don't appreciate that and that we won't say that to anybody. I don't give a fuck. Thank you.
That's
You gotta
right.
come back and eat, man. Where you been?
Come back.
Come back and eat.
And you introduced me to the nephew.
Okay, we gotta still go to that kind of show.
Nephew from Detroit.
Nephew from Detroit.
Sometimes I be calling him cousin and stuff, but he nephew from Detroit.
For sure.
Well, a lot of you other shows has really pissed Soldier Boy off. And I mean, he's calling y'all out by name. I don't know what y'all done did to this.
Y'all
boy.
niggas the 3 biggest bitches I done seen in the music industry, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. DJ Vlad, you the police, nigga. Stop saying my name.
Everybody say that.
No Jumper, you the police, nigga. Stop saying my name. Say Cheese, you the police, nigga. Stop saying by myself, boy.
Who that last name you said was the police?
Now the next time you bring a nigga on your platform to say my name, nigga, we gonna come see y'all niggas, bro. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't rap or not, nigga. We will slide on y'all niggas, boy. Don't say my name no more, nigga, or it's gonna be a problem, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You brought the little op-ass nigga up there. That nigga dead. Let it go, nigga. You want this shit to keep going, nigga? Fuck you talking about, nigga. Nigga, some hoe, boy. Nigga, say my name one more motherfucking time, nigga. See what happens, nigga. That's all I got to say, nigga. Say my name one more motherfucking time. Bring one more nigga up there to speak on Drake on, nigga, and see what the fuck happened, nigga.
This is amazing conversation coming from
Y'all niggas the 3
the
biggest
guy
bitches I
that
done
say Superman and you know, Soldier Boy, tell him. I mean, this is some tough talk.
Hold on.
This is some tough talk.
Let me say something.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question real quick.
I got one too.
And I'm not advocating for nor the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to ask you, because he made that Superman, what you just said, what does that make him a hoe?
Oh no, I didn't say that.
No, I'm asking.
No.
That's how you get clarity. I'm asking.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I'm just saying.
In my book, that doesn't make him a hoe.
It's just what I'm saying is just it's amazing to see. I mean, he was a kid then. You know what I'm saying? He's a grown ass man, but it's just amazing to see the transformation from Soldier Boy to that. He on some straight up gangster shit in that conversation.
But I have something else further as an example. You are Champtown. You made Do That Deputy.
That's right.
What does that mean for you? And if you put yourself in that city, because you're Champtown,
Niggas
people
wasn't
know
doing
you.
Do That Deputy mean you're not doing a damn thing.
Okay, I'm
Niggas
just saying.
still not doing a damn thing.
I understand. What I'm doing is trying to make a correlation and a comparison, if you will.
Right.
Because to me, I had to get the clarity first.
Right.
Just because Soldier Boy said Superman that hoe don't mean he a hoe. He mean put Superman juice on hoe. Whoop. Yeah. You know, like you say, Do That Deputy. That ain't no gangster shit. However, you know what I'm saying? You saying nigga, you ain't doing shit.
But he do got that one song, Power.
He do.
That's my.
No, don't get it wrong. I'm just saying because there's a lot of people that know you and know, you know what I'm saying? They will want to know the same thing. They want to know the answer.
Hey, I just kept it real. He was talking some gangster shit
He
on
was
that.
talking some gangster shit.
He was talking some major gangster shit.
But how many times have the police had your name in their mouth or his name? You know what I'm saying? Like he could really be angry about that shit.
Yeah, I see.
And even if you portrayed him as a hoe before, this shit might make him not be a hoe no more.
Hey, Soldier Boy started this whole internet shit.
Yes, he did. He
Yeah.
made Leo Cohen go to YouTube.
I got a question.
Okay, I'm gonna put this steak on here.
If he say it's the police, right?
Mhm.
Vlad, right?
When they say the ops,
He said police.
Mhm.
So if he said that Vlad is the police, and everybody know that Vlad is the police, why do Boosie keep going on
You
Vlad?
was about to say that shit. I knew you was about to. You was not gonna have me beefing with Boosie.
No, I'm just trying to understand. If everybody thinks that Vlad is the police,
But everybody can't think that.
why does everybody keep going on Vlad talking?
But I don't know why people go on Vlad talking.
Is that not a thing? Like, if you think somebody the police, why would you go on the show and talk to them? Is my question. If you think that they're the police.
But some people think that they're smarter than the police.
Okay, Brian. What's up, bro? Why is Boosie constantly on Vlad? Like, You be thinking it'd be like a blast from the past, and it'd be like uploaded 1 hour ago. He in a new outfit. It ain't the same outfit. He go on there like every week.
Yeah,
Maybe that's his friend.
it's a handful of cats that keep going on there.
Why?
But maybe that's his friend outside of.
But if he the police,
Maybe outside. Do you got
how they
police
gonna be
friends? You
friends?
got police friends.
I don't do illegal activities.
But so you saying Boosie do?
Yes,
illegal?
everybody know that Boosie do illegal activities.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I ain't saying that shit because I don't know.
All right, Boosie, I ain't no snitch. He don't be doing
Yeah,
nothing.
he
You
don't
right.
do
He
shit.
can have police friends and go on there every week. You
Oh,
right.
You were so funny.
I'm
Dang.
just saying, like,
Hey, that steak smell kind of special though.
he's the only one I see on there every week. But okay, I digress. I didn't know no drunker was the
These
police.
steaks is grown folks different.
Oh yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
they grown folk
About
different.
to eat all the steak though.
What I'm trying to figure out
Is
is, with this gangster talk, Soldier Boy, hey, he been holding it down with his
Gang,
gangster
gang.
talk so far. But what happened with these guys thinking they so gangster that they accidentally shoot themselves?
Oh, I know
Like
exactly
what is going on behind these things?
Wow.
oh my god, you such an idiot.
Oh my God. The flexing hard is getting out of hand.
In gun class, when you like go and get your shit right, they be like, don't put your hand near the trigger if you ain't gonna pull it, nigga.
Take him there.
So like when he pulled it out of his pants, his hand had to be on the trigger because he thought he was a thug, and if it was loaded, that's gonna happen.
All I gotta say is all day, every day.
You should listen to your gun class instructor. That's all
You
I'm
see this?
saying.
What you
What
got
is
going on?
that?
This is line.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put that on this side. When I flip it, I'll show you what I put on the other side.
Bet.
Oh, in case y'all want to know, that's coming up.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The lobster tails was in effect, huh?
I'm not excited about that. And just to let
Why
everybody
not?
know, it's not because Keisha can't cook. It's because I'm allergic to fish and I'm just not excited about it. That's
Well, we had Keisha cutting it up earlier, getting busy with the lobster tail
Look at
earlier.
her. And she don't even like fish, y'all. She doing this for you, Morris.
She was chopping it up earlier, though. Look at that.
I'm so proud of you. Look
I
at you.
did that. I was screaming though.
She was screaming.
Yeah, I was like, ugh, is that the poop?
I mean, it didn't go extremely easy at first, as you see.
Yeah, the first one went more,
You know,
just
she
give
was,
or take.
but it's live lobster cutting around here.
Yeah.
Here on
It
the island.
ain't live.
Oh yeah, it's seconds ago,
Right.
but we live. Yeah, that's right. Keisha putting down that lobster.
Oh, I think I better break out this caviar.
Oh yeah, we got to see what that's all about around here, huh?
To see your face.
Matthew said we got to get Austin J on the show.
Yeah, that's coming. Well,
And shout out to Angie. She said that steak big and she wants some. Okay.
Okay.
oh man, that's what Angie wants, some of that steak.
Some of that steak,
Let
okay?
me show y'all real quick though.
What you got going on? What's that? Oh, that's that caviar bug.
I guess we gonna try that right quick, huh?
Yeah,
You gonna try it?
I want you to show them first.
You got
This
Communicate.
is how it comes. That's how it comes.
How you gonna eat it?
However it's served.
It's
Caviar.
so expensive. It comes with its own spoon. You're not supposed to eat it with like your regular silverware. They prefer you to eat it with a plastic spoon before you eat it with your silverware.
A plastic?
Yeah, but they put
wonder why.
one in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this bad boy.
You would
open.
say why?
No, I don't know.
That's kind of weird.
They
Ain't
say
it?
don't do it.
Don't eat it on like a metal spoon.
On silver, yeah, on
Silver,
silverware.
metal, whatever.
Yeah.
Eat it on plastic.
They would prefer you to eat it on plastic before you put that silver.
I
that
wonder
silverware to that.
why. Now I gotta
Hey,
look. it up.
look, this is crazy.
Why? Hold on, I'm about to look that
Look
up.
at that.
Why eat?
Here I go with this damn. Oh, there you go.
Caviar
That's what that's gonna look like.
and-
Them caviar. You know what caviar is? That's fish damn eggs, y'all.
Damn, we're gonna have to see what's cracking with that in a minute. Huh.
And
I don't recall. I think I saw caviar on some.
This
Like I
one
saw
is,
some orange type caviar,
Yeah,
but I don't.
I think that's salmon roe.
yeah. But
I mean, how you say it? Salmon roe. That's the pink stuff. So look,
beluga.
sorry.
I'm sorry. Beluga is the specific caviar that Morris likes. However, we couldn't get it in time. And yeah, you could pay up to $5,000 for this much.
That's right.
For where you at?
For Morris drink, that's right.
Right
Morris
here.
on
There
caviar.
you go. For the type of you know what I'm saying, expensive taste. You know what I'm saying? Morris the man. He teach us shit. He's still teaching us shit. Okay? But this is the closest. If you want to get in the realm of Morris Day world, this is sturgeon.
So basically, if you want to go to Morris Day land,
If
you
you
get
wanna
a
go-
steak,
Get a steak,
lobster,
get a lobster,
caviar, and
caviar,
you put on ice cream castles.
and you put on ice cream
Okay.
fucking cat. So look, y'all.
Hello. Okay.
I have this.
Okay.
This is water crackers. So
You about to log in?
this is the thing. The table water crackers got this. They didn't cost much. But what I know from growing up and seeing people eat caviar, they had a cracker. So for this appetizer, I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up. I want y'all to see me open this.
Yeah, watch her open it while I tell y'all why you should eat it off of the plastic spoon.
Look.
So they say the results are.
I can't believe it.
I'm
so
trying to
sorry.
tell them why you gotta eat it off of the
can't
plastic
believe I'm
spoon,
holding
man.
fishes.
Well, put it down, ma'am. Okay.
Look at that.
The results were surprising. Caviar eaten off the plastic mother of pearl and stainless steel spoons tasted perfectly good. But caviar eaten off of the silver spoon tasted terrible. What is this? Acrid, metallic, and acidic. Use a spoon made from a natural material such as mother of pearl to eat your caviar or roe.
So I'm about to eat this shit
With what
because
spoon?
this is what Morris E. Day likes to eat. You know, the caviar is his appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got the steak. Then he got the lobster. So I want to ball out like Morris E. Day. You
Okay,
know
I have
what
a
I'm
question
saying?
before you eat it.
Okay.
What is your thoughts on caviar before you eat it?
My thoughts on caviar is if Morris E.
No.
Day eats this shit,
Bro, come on, dog.
I'm about to
It's
eat this shit.
literally his thought.
Like,
I swear
dog,
to
like,
God.
Hey.
do you think it's not? Like, come on,
He got a leopard smoking jacket because of Morris.
And then he do the dance
And
because of Morris.
he got leopard chucks to
But
go with
Is
that.
that really like your thoughts before eating it?
Hey, I never had caviar.
Like, do you
If
think
Morris
it's
Day
disgusting?
eat caviar,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna eat caviar.
All right.
And right about now, I would like to introduce to everybody. This guy is the creator of swag.
Period.
If you go back in the history of the 70s, then the 80s, there was no swag in the 60s or 70s. Swag came early 80s. And it was by this man, the king of swag. He invented swag. He's the coolest motherfucker on planet Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the one and only Morris E. Day in this bitch. Yeah.
What time is it? What time is it? Go on, talk to him, champ. I like the way you intro me, bro.
You the creator of swag, MD. You
My
made swag.
My man, my
Who
man.
was swagging before you? You tell me. Who was
Well-
swagging before you? Maybe Little Richard a little bit?
Ah,
Maybe James Brown a little bit? Who was swagging before you?
yeah. Well, you know, I see your point. I see where you're coming from with that. I'll take it.
You take it. That's right. Hey, I'm glad to have you here, Morris. I'm about to eat caviar for the first time
My man.
because this is your appetizer. Let
That's
me try this. Now, we're going to see how I hold this down.
Yeah, I want to see.
First time, MD, caviar.
All right.
That's how you do it, huh?
That's how you do it, brother. You got to have the trimmings. You got to have your little biscuit that comes with a little wafer and a little sour cream, little onion, and you know all the little garnishes just to kind of But if it's good caviar, it's gonna be good right out the can too, brother.
And it is.
Okay, okay.
So when me and you get together, I'm gonna be getting down with you. I can
Now,
eat it.
how you know?
I can eat it. I want to take you back, and I want to bring somebody on the screen that you may know.
Mm-hmm.
And because of this guy, we gonna touch this interview just a little bit because you got so much history. I'm gonna save it for this man because he personally called me and said he want to do a crazy interview with you. There you go, the electrifying Mojo.
Oh, well, damn. Okay.
You don't see him much, but I found the picture. He got a Prince Dirty Mind jacket on. Tell me what this man means to you.
This man means the start of a career, the start of a movement. Mojo introduced Prince to the Detroit market in a big way, and then he turned around when we started getting down and introduced the time in a huge way. I mean, I never seen anybody hype a band up like that. We were in the studio, and Mojo gets on. He's playing the single. He's hyping it up. He's like, these guys are here. They're in the studio. They looking cool. And the next thing you know, man, we step outside trying to leave. There's a couple hundred people outside, man, waiting, just hyped up, man. So, Mojo really kicked it off for us.
Man, greatest DJ I ever heard in my life, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
Because he didn't just play rap. He didn't just play rock. He didn't just play R&B. He played everything from techno to R&B to whatever, Mojo. And I'm gonna have to keep it 100 with you, Morris. I'm from Detroit, born and raised. A lot of people love that Motown era.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
for me, it was the Minneapolis era for me.
I hear you.
Mini-wood is what I called y'all. Like
I-
Hollywood, y'all was Mini-wood. It was your sound that raised me.
My man.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Shout out
it.
to Stevie Wonder. That was the first album I ever had.
Oh,
But the music that I fell in love with was the Minneapolis sound, led
Wow.
by you and Prince.
Wow, cool, brother. Good to hear. That's great to hear.
Yeah. And with that said, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, the greatest producing duo in the history of music. Them yo boys. Talk to me, Morris.
Hey, I always knew that they had it. As a matter of fact, I used to try and get Prince to listen to some of the stuff that they were doing locally in Minneapolis before we hooked up. And, I was just telling him because I had heard a few songs that they had written and produced on some local artists. And I was telling Prince, I said, man, these dudes are the shit, man. So when it came time to put the band together, I went to them. I wanted to use them. Their band was Flight Time, and I used most of the members of Flight Time. Prince had other ideas. He wanted to use some other musicians who were really good musicians, but he and I kind of had a difference in opinion as to who the band should be, and I won that battle. And that was a good thing because you don't win very many battles with Prince. So I kind of saw early on, how awesome these dudes were, but I had no idea, how amazing they would end up being, and how rich their history is now, in production and just music, man. The guys are, incredible.
Yeah, you got to give them that. They're more than incredible. I
Yeah.
don't think there's no other producer duo better than Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
I must agree.
And for them to be inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I got to give them a cheers, man. I love Jam and Lewis. They sound, man.
Salute.
Salute. Yeah, we gonna salute with some of this for you a little bit later. Now, I want to bring up another cat who I don't feel get his recognition like he should. But I know you were there from day one.
Absolutely.
And I know you can tell me a little bit more about this man by the name of Andre Simone.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to me about Dre, man.
Well, first of all, Andre and I, we go way back. Andre's the guy who introduced me to Prince.
Okay.
Andre, he's just a good guy. He's just one of these brothers that you meet him and you're going to like him. And he's just that kind of person. And, we got to know each other. and hanging out a little bit. And one day, we over at my house, and I hopped on my drums and started playing. And I told him I played, but it was like he hit the pause button on me, man. He looking at me like, "Damn, dude." He's like, "I didn't know you could play like that." And he said, "Just so happens, we're having trouble with our drummer Charles Smith, who was Prince's cousin." And he
Chad.
said, yeah, Chaz. He said, "You should come on by, bring your drums, and audition." I said, "Shoot, cool." So I brought my drums, set them up, and they never got broke down. That was it. I was in the band from that day on. So Andre, was just really cool. We were good friends, and like I said, he introduced me to music in a new way. Because when I got into Grand Central with Prince and Andre and everybody, if they were always so serious. They never said, "If I make it in this business." Their attitude was, "When I make it in this business, I'm going to, get me a Corniche." You didn't even know how to say. We didn't even know how to say the Corniche, Rolls Royce Corniche. We was the Corniche. We're gonna get that, and we're gonna get hey, and champ, we're gonna get us some caviar, brother.
That's right. I'm gonna get some more of that. I really enjoyed that caviar. Yeah, man. Bringing up you on them skins. A lot of people didn't know how much of a hell of a drummer you were. My question is, man, why are drummers such great frontmen? I had a female drummer, Sophie B. Hawkins, was on the show a few months ago. We got Larry Blackman from Cameo. He was a drummer.
Yeah.
And we got you. Y'all are some damn good frontmans. I mean, you're the best, but what makes the drummer the best frontman? Tell me, Morris.
I don't know. I think there's something about being able to keep that pocket, man. There's something about being able to be the backbone in the band, and like you said, if you watch that James Brown movie, which Chadwick did such a great job in.
He killed it.
Yeah. He said, in the words of JB, he's like, treat every instrument like a drum. So, the way I'm able to approach my melodies when I'm singing and stuff like that is because of my background as a drummer. And I think that a lot of drummers are able to, use that rhythm in a different way as singers. And, being a front man, that's a whole different thing. But, rhythmically, being a drummer works all the way across the boards, especially as a lead vocalist. Because when you're in the studio, or when you're recording a song, wherever you record, there's a pocket that you have to keep, and there's certain rhythms that you have to keep. And so if you start out as a drummer, you got a different approach to those rhythms. I think you have a better approach, is what I'm trying to say. So you got to get a drummer sometime.
Yeah, give the drummer some. Give him some more of this damn caviar.
Some more caviar.
All right, MD. I'm gonna ask you some tough ones, not real tough ones, but it's some shit I want to know.
Ain't nothing too tough for me now.
My daughter got one. What you got, Kay?
All right, y'all ready?
Hey.
Yeah, we ready.
Mechanical Emotion.
Woo!
Okay. What was it like recording Mechanical Emotion?
Which one?
Mechanical Emotion with Vanity.
Oh my God. Wow. That was cool. I wrote the music for that.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And she heard that track and she was like, "Oh man, I gotta have that." So I gave her a back. Now this is back in the day, so I gave her a cassette,
Okay.
with the track on it, and she took it back and came up with the lyrics and everything. And then she wanted me to help her. She wanted me to do backgrounds and do some of the vocals with her in the studio. But that's how that came about.
It was the perfect marriage. That song is so perfect. You display mechanical emotion,
Baby.
in my own reflection.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Hey,
You get fun, I get less.
Play.
and
That's my song. Okay.
y'all
Now,
got,
Morris, I never
and
knew you did that track. That track was incredible.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, that
But
was
you
that,
also did one of
Yeah.
the most funkiest Prince records ever. Party Up.
Oh yeah.
Talk to
Well,
me
let me
about that.
let me tell you, Party Up was a lot funkier the way I recorded it. I recorded it more laid back. He kind of took it and turned it into like a pop rock kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
His rhythm was way more upbeat. I had it laid back in the pocket and it was real funky, but he liked the track. So, that's how that happened. And he asked me if I wanted to sell it to him or if he wanted me to or him to help me get a record deal. And I said, I'll take the record deal. So that's how
Oh
that,
yeah.
yeah.
I
But
mean, when you did Party Up, was you in the studio by yourself? Like, talk to me about how you record the process of the music of Party Up.
yeah, so Prince was engineering for me, and he told me, at the time I was videoing shows for him. I didn't have the time together yet, so we were just hanging out, and he told me I could use the studio whenever I wanted when he was around. So he fired up the board, and I hopped on the drums and put a beat down. Then I came back and put a bass track down on
Mm.
the bass guitar, and that's really as far as I got. After he heard the bass and drums, he wanted the track.
10,000 or record deal.
10,000 or a career. How about that shit?
And here you are now. Here you are now, my Negro. Here you
Hey,
are.
you know what? Hey, I feel like I took the a smart choice because that 10,000 for me back then was a hell of a carrot to dangle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that was very tempting.
Damn.
But
10
now
of it.
you here, 50 years later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
man, you on this tour.
Yeah.
You was working the cameras. Now I know a lot about your history, man. You was a camera guy. You kept all the footage. That's what I did. I went around the neighborhood. I got so much footage. I actually made a movie called The Untold Story of Detroit Hip Hop because I
Oh,
had so much video footage. You know what I'm
oh,
saying?
yeah.
So you there taping this classic moment. Prince and Rick James tour. Talk to me about this shit, please.
Well, that was interesting, because Rick was one of them crazy kind of guys, man. So, he didn't really have an off switch, so to speak. And so, Prince, how Prince always played the kind of low key, mysterious kind of guy. So Rick just brought out a different element in him. And it was a love hate thing because I think Rick was kind of intimidated by Prince's his talent, by his performance, by his ability. And so, it was always interesting, when them two were in the same room, to say the least.
Okay, man. Rumor in Rick James' book. Prince wasn't being too cool to Rick James' mother. They say Rick James grabbed Prince by the back of his hair, pulled it, and poured cognac down his throat. True or false?
Well, damn, I didn't see that one.
It's in the book.
It's in that book.
You didn't see that one though.
It's not in the book. It's in that book.
Yeah, it's in that book. Rumor number 2. Rick James and his band stole the Revolution equipment, made an entire album with it, and sent the instruments back.
I wasn't around for that one either, champ. But but it makes a hell of a hey, it makes a hell of a story. I say that much.
right?
But I'm gonna tell you what your ass was a part of. What time is it?
Woo!
The 40th anniversary of that album is this month. How the hell do you feel looking like you 27?
Hey, appreciate you. Hey, it's awesome. It's a blessing to still be here and to still have people, digging what we do 40 years later. And that's all I can say, man. It's a blessing. We came across, some really good music at a really good time, and it sustained us, man. We were fortunate enough to be able to put some of those songs, well, especially Ice Cream Castles in a blockbuster movie. I mean, so who can say that? And also, to brag a little bit more about our accomplishments,
Yeah.
we're one of the only bands who ever recorded a song live, and it ended up being a hit record on the radio. The Bird was recorded live, and that gives us some bragging rights, and it says a hell of a lot about us as live performers to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And you said my favorite line. Hold on. Why y'all beating those shit? What that mean?
Right, right, right.
What was they
Exactly.
beating on, Morris?
I
What was they
still don't
beating
know what
on?
I still don't know what it means. I guess it meant they want some more. I guess that's what it meant.
They wanted an encore. Hold on. Why y'all beating those shit? What that mean?
Exactly.
He just blurted out the clear blue sky. We don't know what's going on. He just talking about, wait, hold on. What y'all beating on shit for?
Hey,
The 40th anniversary of what time it is, the track list, Wild and Loose. Talk to me about that track.
Wild and Loose was just that was our quick version of what it was like being on the road with the time. It was wild and it was loose.
All right. 779311. Rumor is
Uh-oh.
that was Dez Dickerson's real phone number.
Well, that's what they told me. I never called Des Dickerson, so I wouldn't know.
Now I know you say you don't like new wave, but one day I want to be somebody. It kind of had a new wave vibe to it. Talk to me about that.
Yeah. See, you know a little too much about it all, champ. You that's a question that I'm never supposed to have to answer right there. So
I will let you slide because
Right.
The Walk, that was a Detroit anthem because you wanted all of Detroit City that stand up and clap their hands. And you had the video for The Walk.
yes, and that was because of Mojo, because Mojo, heated us up so much, and Detroit showed so much love and still does to this day. So we had to talk about Detroit on the record.
That's right. Gigolos Get Lonely too.
Oh my
One of the
God.
greatest R&B slow jams ever. And
Yeah.
when you drop that shit in Detroit, it was just highlight of the night,
The
baby.
swag is nasty, Morris.
How was doing that track?
Doing that track was very sentimental to me. It brought a tear to my eye.
Okay.
The loneliness was overcoming me, so we had to take it to the microphone, take it to the studio, and sing about it.
Okay. And the last track, which is one of my favorite time records, believe it or not, is I Don't Wanna Leave You. I know I could. One night to love you just ain't no good. I just wanna leave you.
Yeah, that was
I wanna go.
yeah, that was
What
just
was
a
that
great
magic like?
yeah, that was just a great jam, man.
Okay.
We were messing around with that and came up with that, and even though the lyrics were somewhat out of character, as it relates to other things that we did, but it was just such a great song. It was one of them highway songs. You put that song on if you're cruising about 75 or 80 down the freeway, brother. It's gonna get you down the road real good.
Love it. One of my favorite time records.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
One of my favorite, man.
My favorite is Ice Cream Castle.
Ah,
I
okay.
love Ice Cream Castle.
Ah.
Let's fall in love.
Uh-oh.
You can't tell me nothing about Ice Cream Castle.
But let me say this about Ice Cream Castle, Morris, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. You
Yeah.
didn't seem happy on the album cover or during that whole time. Talk to me. Were you in a good place, or you was kind of like thinking about your departure? I could tell.
I was in a very ambiguous place. It was, because what started out fun and, really, just musicians having a great time. And, we were listening to our music on the radio, and we were living the dream, so to speak. And then here comes the bullshit that you hear about, bands starting to split up, and people whispering behind each other's back, and all the craziness started happening. So Prince had fired Terry and Jimmy from the band. I was not happy about that. So yeah, things were changing.
You can see it in your face, in the
Oh
video
yeah,
and everything, man.
yeah, for sure.
Champ knows too much. He has
He
to
knows.
be destroyed.
Right.
He has to be destroyed.
You got a backbone, man.
Champ
All right,
knows too much.
Morris, I'm gonna ride for you hard on this next. I'm gonna ride on you. I'm gonna ride for you real hard. Prince was my boy, but he should have been ashamed of himself for doing this Cherry Moon movie, acting like you through the entire movie. Did you feel Prince acted like you in that movie or what?
Well, I think Prince he learned one very important lesson with that movie, and that is there's only one Morris Day. There's only one Prince, but there's only one Morris. So, don't try and duplicate it or replicate it.
Yes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Cherry Moon,
Yeah.
but I liked it because I felt he was trying to be you.
Yeah.
I actually heard a rumor that Purple Rain 2 was supposed to be called The Adventure of Morris Day and Jerome. Is that true?
You know what? I've only heard that rumor as well, champ. So your information is as good as mine on that one, brother.
Yeah.
Champ knows too much. He must be destroyed.
Now, man, I love this album. I love the songs you did on it. This was the Pandemonium era. This is when y'all was in Paisley Park with my man Steve Hodge engineering, the whole nine. This was a great point. A lot of people hate Graffiti Bridge. My daughter will shoot someone who disses.
Graffiti Bridge is good. I don't care what nobody says. Okay.
She loved Graffiti Bridge, but obvious a lot of people say it probably wasn't one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah.
But to me, that can't be true because the time was all through that bitch.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Eric, talk to me.
Well, here's the deal. We were allowed, especially Jerome and I, were allowed more input on Purple Rain. Graffiti Bridge, the whole creative process was different. We went through the whole script on Purple Rain, and Albert Magnoli, the director, was like, here's the line. What would you say, Morris? What would you say, Jerome? And we told him, and we went through the whole script and we made it ours. It really wasn't that kind of party. Prince kind of had an idea of what he wanted to do with Graffiti Bridge. He wanted something surreal. It was shot entirely on a soundstage, which didn't give it,
That
the
street feel. Yeah.
Exactly.
You couldn't throw a bitch in the garbage can.
Exactly. Yeah. That kind of feel. Yeah. So
in the garbage for sure.
so I just think that's the mistake. It just, the vibe wasn't there. It was just a different kind of thing. That's all.
There was different vibe. There was
It was
a
a
rumor that was supposed to be a movie strictly for the time reunion, and then it slowly but surely turned over to Graffiti Bridge.
Of course it was going to be that.
Damn.
Yeah, the only way it would be a time reunion movie is if the time did it without Prince, because Prince is going to take the shit over. That's how he did.
Yeah.
Hey, not to hate on the brother,
Hey.
that's my brother, but hey, I know how he was.
Oh yeah,
If you know him, you know how he was.
I know how he was.
Yeah, there you go.
I know how he was.
Champ knows
Sure.
too much. He must be destroyed.
So look, we got a couple people want to say something to Morris. I want to bring one or two of them in and ask a question or so. We're gonna let Morris get out of here in a few minutes. We appreciate you coming, because we're gonna talk about this grown man shit after this. But I want to bring some live love in here. Let's see what a fan, feel like face to face with Morris Day up in this bitch. Who we got? Who we got up in this bitch? Jerry Flynn from Detroit. What's up, Flynn?
What up, yo? What's up,
You're live
Morris?
with Morris Day.
How you feel today?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm well. I want to let you know I'm a huge fan. Matter of fact, I wear this every day.
Oh, damn. Okay.
That's my necklace. I don't go nowhere without that. You
I hear
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I want to let you know. I want to say this at the top because my friends from 1987, Cody, that I graduated from, they asked me to tell you the class of 1987 loved Morris Day and the Time in Jerome. They would kill me if I didn't tell them that. So I had to say that off the rip before I forget.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Well, thank you. Now, Morris, I'm a like Champ loves, Prince Morris Day. My main man, 100 Grand, is no other than Brown Mark. He taught me a lot in the business, and he used to cut in Detroit, and I used to be in the studio with him a lot. So I got a couple questions to ask you, and this is something that a couple of my friends asked. Okay, Get It Up. How did you feel when you was in the studio cutting Get It Up, and who played that solo?
The guitar solo?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Prince played the guitar solo.
Okay.
That song, actually Prince had actually written that song and did the track, and he played it for me. And I was like, man, I we were putting the band together. I said, I got to have that track. So, he put me in, and we hooked up the vocals, and it was a funky track, man. That's
real funky.
Yeah.
I believe it totally changed the landscape of black music because when Get It Up, no doubt and I'm from Detroit, born and raised, any Parliament, Funkadelic, Motown that was played, it was like a rap for that. It was like a cigarette butt let out. It was over when them oscillators on there.
Yeah.
And when you came in there, everybody wanted to be Morris Day in Detroit, including myself. Okay, everybody.
Cool.
So I'm, now the Stick. How do you feel about the Stick? Because that's a badass jam too.
Well, yeah, that one, started out as a jam session. That's me on drums and Prince was on bass, and we came up with that groove, and it was so funky we had to layer it and make it into something. So, but yeah, no, that's a funky groove right there.
Oh, absolutely. That's one of my favorite. But I'm gonna tell you a song that I like. A lot of people may not like it or understand it. Is My Draws. I could play My Draws 100 times in a row.
Them your draws, Morris.
Yeah.
Whose draws? Draws.
Right.
I played it 100 times in a row. So tell me, how did you feel? Because I know you said you weren't in a good place, but that was a badass song. I don't even understand how you could have been in a bad place playing that song and singing that.
No, that was another one that was born in the studio. Me on drums, Prince on bass. That's how we came up with a lot of the songs for the time. We would just turn the tape on and start jamming, and then we'd lock in on something, and and once we started to like it, then we start putting the different parts on it, and that's how we did a lot of that shit. But no, in the studio, I was very happy, doing the music. But by the time we got to polishing it up and got to the video phase and all of that is when shit has started to kind of go south a little bit.
Yeah. Now, I would like to, my studio, me and Champ are pioneers of Detroit hip hop. And I want to get some drumsticks to you so you can sign it. I can put it on my wall. Mark is going to sign a bass. I'm going to shadow box this with a ring camera to it to make sure that nobody steal it, because Detroit has rabid Prince fans. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you can ask Mark. Last time he was here doing a show, they stole his drawers, literally.
Damn.
Took all his clothes.
Man, good looking, man. We stick around for a minute. I got another caller coming in. But
thank you, Champ. I'm gonna keep watching, man. You my man, 100 Grand. Thanks for
stick around. All right. Who we got coming in here? They still a nigga draws. What up, Ed Smash?
Hey, what up, Champ Town? Thank you for letting me call in, man. Thank you very much. Morris, honored to be on camera with you, man. Very, very honorable. I've been wanting to ask you a lot of questions, and Champ took half the motherfucking questions. I was like, damn, that was a good one. But a question I've been wanting to ask you is, who came up with like the mannerisms for Morris Day? Like your laugh, the way you say yes, all that. Like, who came up with that?
Hey, well, that's just me. That's just the way I talked and the way I sometimes laugh. But sometimes I got so obnoxious. Prince would laugh. He's like, man, we got to put that shit on the record, man. So we just started to put some of those things that I would do into the records, into the videos, and one thing led to another, and here's what you end up with right here, right now.
Oh, beautiful. So, is there any way we can get a possible Purple Rain movie with you doing a commentary over it, like a DVD version?
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
You shoot that to some people because that'd be wonderful. Because the only commentary is with the director.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
You tell him.
See, he asked. I wanted to ask what made you shout Detroit out. Champ Town asked that. I think you played a concert with the Insane Clown Posse, and they're from Detroit. You played The Gathering. What was that like?
I don't remember that one.
The Gathering with the Juggalos? Oh. That must have been just a normal concert then, because usually you hear crazy stories from that stuff. So you must have just rocked it and been normal.
Hey,
Ed, we appreciate you calling in, bro, man.
Thanks, Champ Town.
Great questions.
Thank you.
all
Good
right,
looking out, man. We appreciate that love.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nothing like hearing from the people that love MD. You know what I'm saying? Like myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, what was you saying, Keisha? You had an idea.
I was saying that what he was saying about the Purple Rain, that he could do an NFT on that. And shoot, them NFTs, you be getting loot from that.
Watch out. An idea is born.
What you got there? What you got there?
This that lobster tail. Well, you said lobster. We had lobster tails on hand. So that's what I did. You see that? So what I did,
Hey.
with the kitchen shears down the middle, then you gotta loosen it up from the shell, pull it out, and then I put some lemon and orange citrus, over it. Then I put that garlic butter to finish it off.
Oh wow, you did some gourmet shit with that, huh?
That's for you, Morris. We love you. That's for you. So when you come here, so you know my shit is good. This is what you gonna get.
Oh yeah.
Period. So I know I get some
Hey, I'm down with that. I'm down with
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
that Delmonico steak.
Oh damn. Okay.
That's what you said you like. So I because you're not here. So I fixed this up for him. That's my boo thing right there. And then I had some potatoes. Put a little potatoes in there. Put a couple of asparagus, right on there. Give them some, and then that's the plate.
Oh, that's nice. See, we turn it into a cooking show right now.
Yeah, that's what we is. We the
That's
itis.
what we are.
We eat good, we drink good, and we talk shit. Man.
Okay. Okay.
I got a couple more before we let you go.
Wait.
We appreciate you coming, but I gotta ask you about this guy right here. We got a couple more right here.
I got one.
How important is he to the Minneapolis sound?
You want me to cut your steak?
Is that Peppy Willie?
That's right.
Is that Peppy?
Peppy.
Yeah. Peppy was very instrumental. He was there. He knew a lot about the business when we didn't, when we were kids. So he individually helped me. He helped Prince. He helped Andre. He helped a lot of us. He just, had great knowledge of the business, helped guide us in the right direction and get with the right people. He helped me get my solo deal with Warner Brothers, and just a good guy.
Good.
Yeah, that's word up. That's word up.
Yeah.
I like Peppy. He's so funny. He likes the girls, man.
But it's all in that book.
It's in that book. The book.
That's the book is in, man.
The
Hey,
book.
man, you know what I love about the book the most? Is the stories about your mother. It seemed like she was like an entrepreneur woman,
very
a
much.
strong woman. She was handling management for you early on. Let's talk about your moms, man. I found that very interesting in the book.
Well, she was just like a mother should be. She always, always told me, you could do anything you want to do, and it kind of used to get under my skin. I didn't like it when she told me that shit, but she would say, son, always push harder and do this, and you could do it, whatever you want to do. And she was just that kind of person. When she once I finally met Andre and I got in the band, she didn't know, and she finally heard the band play one time, and she was like, "Wow, well, I didn't know y'all had it going on like that." And so she started managing us and helping us do some things, and she was, she was instrumental as well in teaching us a lot of things, and helping us develop as a band and develop a sound and a look and all of that good stuff. So she was instrumental for sure.
Yeah, yeah, man. It was funny because it was something like she had an ideal
Yeah,
early on, and that
yeah,
ideal seemed like it became Mall of America. I thought that
yeah,
was so deep.
yeah. She did. She definitely used to talk about her idea and all that stuff. And I never put two and two together, but sure enough, years later, the Mall of America did show up on the scene, and it was very similar to what my mom used to talk about.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I thought that was incredible. I
yeah,
thought that was incredible.
That is incredible.
yeah.
Man. I also thought it was incredible you worked at Montgomery Ward's. But as soon as Prince hit, you took that trip back, and hey, you ain't been back.
Rest is history.
Yeah. Grown Man. It's out right now. Music video is fire. I am honored I was able to be a director with my boy Matthias, the notorious DOP, man. We had a great time in Vegas doing that, man. Let's talk about the song first, man. What made you say it's time for these men to grow the fuck up?
Well, the best way I can explain the difference between me and a lot of what's happening is I say I must be grown. It must be because I'm a grown ass man, because I don't look at shit the same way some of these young folks do. So, that it in itself was just inspiration to do the song. Plus, I think the song, the track, I love it, and it just came together nice, man. So then our boy Courtney B came up with the idea, yeah, to put in Kane, man, and the rest is history, man. It just came together nice.
There you go with Courtney right there.
Courtney.
Sending that love to Courtney B. Yeah, man. It's a great record with you and Kane, man.
Oh yeah.
Kane is a legend. He's a smooth operator. You are the master of cool. You two together are the Mac Pack. Y'all the Mac Pack. You know what I'm saying?
That I like that.
You're a Mac Pack.
Ain't no
So,
Yeah.
Marissa, will you be adding Grown Man into your live performances?
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yes,
Okay.
you are. That's right. Say yes.
And no, you can't go
Hey,
tap.
oh,
I'm
that's
just
grown folks different right there. That's what we say around here. That's grown folks different.
That's right. That's right. So, Morris, man, we really appreciate you coming on the show. Anything you want to say before Morris get
yes.
up out here? What's
I
up,
told
Kate?
you I
I
had
know.
another question.
Well, go ahead. Okay.
Okay. 3 artists that you listen to today.
Damn.
Morris.
Yeah. Right. I'm more of a song person. It's like I might hear a song. A lot of times I don't even know who the artists are. But I know who Bruno is. I like Bruno. I like some of the stuff. I think he recognizes the old school and he utilizes it
Yes.
in a good way. So I definitely listen to Bruno. But I don't listen to a lot of the radio. I kind of like to listen to my own stuff. I listen to a lot of 80s old school music. I squeeze in a little jazz, when I'm feeling, when I'm feeling like chilling, so
Okay.
I kind of keep my own little circle of music.
That's right. That's
Okay,
right.
and one more.
Go ahead.
What is your favorite song by you?
Ooh, I'm interested.
Well,
Very.
it depends on what day you ask me.
Okay. What about today? What's today? What's your favorite song by you?
Today is Gigolos Get Lonely Too.
Oh, yeah. That's classic.
Rap-
That's
We-
grown folks
I
different.
respect it.
Do you play still?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But just for me now, just for me.
Just for you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I don't know. I'm really, 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 really super duper happy that you came.
Yes.
I'm super duper, like, I respect you like no other. Like you the man.
I
You the
appreciate
man. You need when you are loved. You showed men or boys swag. You showed them how to, how to swag it out.
Yeah, he not sending D pics to the DM.
He ain't sending no dick pics to nobody DM. You know what I'm saying? You showed.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you the man. I ain't nothing to say. I just respect you. Anything you need from me, whatever you could think. If I can do it, you got it. That's all I gotta say. Respect.
And I appreciate the way where y'all hooked up that meal too. That looked really nice.
Oh, it's yours. So whenever you're around in these parts, or if I'm somewhere and where you are, you got this. Period.
All right, champ, you heard it.
Hey, what can I say? We want to give a shout out to my man Sammy Hagar for allowing us to shoot the video in his loft in Vegas above Cabo Wabo. And hey, it might be a collaboration between you and Sammy Hagar. I smell it coming.
Let's rock it on out. Let's rock it on.
Yeah, I smell a good collabo coming between y'all two, man.
I'm
ready.
Man,
thank you for helping me complete my bucket list, for letting me direct your music video with Matthias Sanders. Grown man video right now. BET Soul on Vivo, on YouTube. Run the damn numbers up. My man Morris is independent. He ain't with no major label. He did all this shit on his own. Show my man some love because he out here working. He grinding. Shout out to Courtney B. Morris E. Day, thank you for coming on the show, bro.
Thanks for having me.
I'll see you soon, bro.
All right, brother. All right.
Man.
All right, peace.
Fire.
Oh, he was so nice, guys.
Kettle one.
I should have asked him to just say, "You're the greatest."
I love that part in that song. Okay,
baby. What? Can you just sing a little bit of it for me? Just a little bit, because I can't right now. But can you, please? That is my song.
Man, you gonna have to go see a concert,
right? You gonna have to. Did he do that in concert?
Nah.
Oh, he gonna have to add that. Or I ain't going. That is the song.
I left out so many questions because I want Mojo to.
It's okay.
Touch the drum.
No,
you had a great interview.
Yeah, thank you.
How that lobster taste?
Yeah. Let me know what's going on.
I want to know how the lobster tastes. If I can't eat it.
This steak tastes like butter.
No,
does it really? I didn't even put butter.
I haven't even tried the lobster yet, but I'm about to.
That's how you eat it after you just got on my plate. I'm about to die.
No, I didn't.
Look at him. Is it good?
The lobster is incredible. We'd like to thank everybody for coming on the show, checking us out.
Shout out to Keisha. The food was delicious.
The food was incredible.
You think you should show me when she say that?
Let's show them.
Shout out to Keisha because the food was delicious.
Shout out to me?
Yes, you, baby girl.
Oh, me?
It was delicious.
More sauce?
Okay, stop it.
More sauce?
No more.
Hey. Morris E. Day. Incredible interview.
Period.
Yes.
Thanks everybody for showing up.
I want to shout out Bobby Badass. I want to shout out hiphop.com. They were there. I want to shout out Tone and the Desiree and Lena, the steppers that were there in the video.
Okay.
I also want to shout out, what's the hip hop dude getting Tone?
Matt.
No, Matt. Shout out to you. I want to shout out Matthias Saunders. I want to shout out Morgan. I want to shout out, what's that dude name that was doing the camera stuff?
I don't know
I want
what's
to shout you out.
That's Matthias' boy.
Shout out. And then I want to shout out Sammy Hagar.
I'm going to shout out
his drinks.
Shout out to Dennis over at the Wobble.
Oh my gosh, shout out Dennis. And then shout out Vegas. You know what I'm saying? You helped us do it real big.
Shout out to my Detroit homies. They helped me get the video ready for TV.
Yeah.
Chris Shanoa and my man Ron Dada. Thank you both. Thank you both for helping me get it. BET ready.
Period.
That's right.
I don't know. I'm just so happy. I really think, you know how they say black don't crack. Okay, we got it. But did you see Morris?
For sure.
Did you see that man?
Yeah, he's cool.
He's absolutely beautiful. I don't fuck with nobody say he's beautiful.
Okay.
Cool. Ain't nobody bad like him.
Baby, don't you see?
Right?
I'm so cool.
Cool. What else? He about to go ahead and show y'all.
Oh yeah, and shout out to everybody who stopped
in
by
today. Yes,
and
I
came
do.
in. DJ K.
Yes.
Matthew, who's always here
Matthew.
on time.
Period.
Okay. We had Jerry Flynn.
That
Smash.
Yeah, I forget.
Eric. Was it Eric Smash?
Smash.
Yeah.
Eric Smash.
Eric Smash.
Shout out to Dean Riggs. Okay.
Shout out from nephew to Detroit.
Nephew from
Shout out to Detroit.
Nephew from Detroit. Gabe.
Shout out Duncan. Shout out Juan.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out.
What's his name?
My man Dion.
Oh, is it Dion? It says
Dion from Osborne.
okay.
From
Dion. Albert stopped
Shout out
by.
Angie.
Shout out Angie. Polo. Mark
Shout
Polo.
out Polo.
The doctor.
Oh yeah, Khalid.
Okay.
Hakeem.
I think T-Bone brother was here too.
Oh, that's early.
Yeah. Oh, Trap
Oh,
was
Trap.
in the building. Okay,
out, Trap.
Trap.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that we didn't see, cause I have it on the Itiszzz Instagram.
Trap said he want lobster.
Oh, shout out to y'all too. I hope it's still on there. I'm waving to y'all. I can't reach my phone. It's up in the air. So I just want to say I love y'all. What up, dog? Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're still here. Morris Day, he the man. I can't say nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
We're done. Are we
And
done
with
or
that
are we
said,
finished?
you know who gets the
Who
last
gets the
word.
last word?
I do.
The OGIC always gets the last word.
Shout out.
Hey, yo, what's up? Size T on the set, SVU, out here on location. I want you to do something for me. I want you to eat good. I want you to drink good. And I want you to keep talking shit. All right? Chin, my people. For real, for real.